What's up, goodies? Welcome back to your girl channel and to my kitchen, how to cook. And I'm here with another requested recipe, how to cook Jamaican jerk pork on the grill in my kitchen. Fast, easy, and simple. Now, if you're here watching me cooking for your first time and you have not yet subscribed, we are wait upon, go ahead and do so, and then turn on your post notification settings. Why? To be reminded every time your girl upload what? A brand new video. You ready for the thing? Let's cook.
She was star girl. Hey, she fit me, and she give me love plenty. Yeah, she authentic. This are the real thing. This are the
Okay, goodie, let's jump right into our jerk pork recipe, and we're gonna do this one outside pan the coal stove. Now I have my pork here that has already been washed with salt, lemon juice, and vinegar. I'm gonna list another recipe down in the description box to show you how to make the cleanest pork in your kitchen. Clean it nicely, wash with salt, lemon juice, and vinegar. Right, so make sure you click the link, then I'm gonna show you how. Now we are going to season up this pork, and I did use pork chops, bone in. That is what I have at hand on this quarantine. That's all the girl could have found in the freezer, so we're gonna use this. Right now, I did go in to get started with some salt. You don't want to put too much salt on the meat. Definitely you want to go in some black pepper, add it into the mix. And then I also added the onion powder to it. And goodie, everything that I use right here, so I'm gonna list it down in the description box, because yeah, I eyeball as usual, third eye. Now I did add some garlic powder to it as well. And then of course you want to go in and flavor it up with some seasoning. The seasoning of choice was my combo seasoning or my meat seasoning, right? But you know how me feel about my combo seasoning for sure. So I did go in and add the combo seasoning to it and a tad bit of the meat seasoning. Of course, goodie, you could change it up, use whatever kind of season that you want to use. All right, all-purpose seasoning, complete seasoning, any kind of season, use that. Now I did go in also with some paprika. Even though I'm gonna add the brown into it, I still went in with the paprika. Yes, paprika is a must, right? Now I went in also with the ground ginger, and of course you could add fresh ginger to it. I only have powdered ginger right now, so that's why your girl all go with. Now as far as your allspice is, pimento seeds or pimento berries, and you can also find it in the powdered form. You could either add the pimento seeds that look like this, because people always asking me what a black thing they put in the stuff is pimento seeds, and a lot of Jamaicans use it for their meats whenever they're cooking, and the rice and peas and them thing there. However, because I'm going to put this on the grill outside, I did use the powdered one, right? Now also, as far as your jerk season go, you could either make a jerk season from scratch. I'm going to list that one down below to show you how to do it. You could use the bottled one or the powdered one. It's going to be your choice. As for me and my kitchen, I decided to go in with the bottle Grace brand. So I'm gonna want nobody come to me down below and I tell me say this is not Jamaican authentic if me not use fresh jerk season. Use what you have, right, at your kitchen, as well as this is mine. Now to that I went in with some fresh garlic, And homegirl here does not cook anything without vinegar. You always ask me why though. Vinegar cleanses your body from the inside out. Start use it. Now, as far as your color is concerned, you could go in with some browning, and that's the ultra brown I love so much, or you could use soy sauce. I decided to go with my browning, and to be exact, I only use 1 tablespoon. And just in case I forget to mention earlier, I did use about 6 large pork chops. 6 large slices of pork chops. Now I have my thyme here, and all I'm gonna do with the thyme is cut it up really small. Now if you have dry thyme, go ahead and use it. They're gonna be perfect. But I like to use the thyme like this because the stem of the thyme has flavor in it, and we need flavor for this jerk pork recipe. Now here is my hot scotch bonnet pepper. I don't know good to say a girl afraid of pepper, you know? But because I'm making this for some folks, I am going to add the pepper because I want it spicy, so spicy it is. So I went in and cut up the pepper. While I was cutting the pepper, they was like, pepper, please, pepper, please, pepper. So pepper, they're gonna get a pepper and they're gonna eat this thing today. Now you want to go in. I did use my gloves as you could see here because it's a whole lot of spice. But if you're going to use your hands, make sure that your hands are nice and clean. Go in and get that seasoning all up on the pork. And again, I'm using pork chops here. You could use any part of the pork where you can find in the supermarket right now, because trust me, supermarket shelf empty. So if you can find any other part of the pork in the supermarkets, go ahead and use that. But pork chops, it is today in my kitchen. Fast, easy, and simple. Now, good, if you're still here watching me cooking, be sure that you have subscribed to the channel. Don't just sit down there and watch me cooking, and make sure say hit that subscribe and turn on the post notification. This thing on the post notification is that bell over the other side. Press it so you will always know when I upload a brand new video. Alright, now I'm gonna make this sit and simmer and soak up the seasoning. You could do it overnight, but me not have no time for that. We are going to let it sit here for only an hour. That's all I need. That's all I need, right? All I need. But yeah, if you want to do it overnight, yeah, you can do that. Me not have no time for that. I want to do that pan. Yeah. Now moving right along, it was time after the hour to get my coal stove ready. I didn't use the grill. I decided to use the coal stove, and as you can see, it's a beautiful day out in my backyard. It was nice and warm, nice and sunny, blue skies. Honey, it was nice out that door. You could hear the breeze and the birds and all that other good stuff. So I was loving this beautiful day out in my backyard. Now I was deciding to use my fire pit right here that I made last summer, but because we had a lot of rain outside, everything was damped right there. It was still wet, so that was impossible to use that. But yeah, the coal stove worked just fine, and yeah, we just want to go ahead with that. All right, perfect, beautiful day for a beautiful jerk pork recipe. Okay, now, so after an hour, my pork was ready to go, and my husband is the one who's going to be cooking on the grill outside. The girl is doing another recipe on the inside. So we went ahead, well, he went ahead and put the pork on the coal stove, and you don't want to put too much because this is not the grill. So if you're not careful when you're using coal to do grilling, you can burn your meat before it even start cooking. So don't add too much coal into the thing, just don't do it good because you can burn it up and now cook on the inside. So make sure that your coal stove is not overcrowded with too much of that coal up in it. But that is what it looks like after we put it on the coal stove. Yeah, it was looking real good. And then all you did was cover it up and turn it down for sure. It's on the medium setting. Let it go for about 20 minutes. Now, while he was doing that, I wanted to go in and make a sauce for the pork. So, what I did here was add some ketchup to it, and I really did not measure anything, y'all. I just went ahead and just threw everything in that one container. But I'm gonna try to do some measurements for you down in the description box. All right. Now to that I added some brown cane sugar here. But if you don't have cane sugar, just use regular brown sugar, but do not use granulated sugar. And I did use some water in it just to loosen up the ketchup. And then I added some jerk seasoning powdered mix to it. And again, as you can see here, I'm gonna pour everything in. Eyeball with my third eye. I did not measure, but I am going to give you some measurements down in the description box. All you have to do is just give it a good mix like so, and that is ready for the pork. Now after about that 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, open it up, and that is what it looks like. You want to go ahead and give it a nice little turn, and see that look perfect, right? But it ain't cooking. Look good, but it's not ready for eat it. Now you just want to go ahead and turn it on the other side like so. Husband is doing a very good job doing all of this thing, yeah, right? I season, he's cooking. And so we are going to get that sauce that I made for that jerk pork. You want to go in and baste that. As soon as you start to turn it, you want to baste. Every time you turn that pork with that good sauce, you are going to baste it. Like I always say, good sauce, good jerk. Jerk pork, jerk chicken neck, jerk chicken bone, jerk anything. Make sure to say you have some sauce, some kind of a sauce for it. All right. So as you can see, he's doing here, he's just brushing all that good sauce on that pork. All right, just like so. Good. If you're still here watching me cooking, make sure that your notification, go to check it, because if you are not receiving my uploads, that means your notification settings are off. YouTube will automatically turn your notification in the off position. You are subscribed, but you are not getting my notification because it's either turned to occasionally or it's off. Now after he was done basting it, he just covered it back up and let it go again. Turn it down this time on low, from medium to low, if you're using coal stove like we are right here. But turn it down, however, and let it cook for another 15-20. You go back in, turn it over. You're just basically going to do the same thing. Once you start turning it again, you're just going to go in and just add your sauce. The sauce is a trick to anything where you jerk. It's going to give it so much flavor goodie, and you're going to love it. Everybody that eat your jerk on the griddle, on the grill, on the coal, on in the oven, is always a sauce that is going to make that jerk leave memory upon everybody lips. All right, make sure good jerk, good sauce every time in your kitchen straight. Now again, if you're still here watching me, be sure you subscribe to my second channel, Life as Juliana. The link for that channel will be listed down in the description box. All my vegan goodies, go over there and subscribe, as there is no more vegan recipes here. Alright, so go over there and subscribe to the channel, Life as Juliana. Now as you can see here, it is done, it is juicy, and it is perfect, and it is smelling so good. The whole backyard smells so outrageously good. You want to go ahead and remove it from the heat because you don't want to dry out your pork. So you go ahead and remove it from the heat, just like so. That is looking so good. He did a good job, right? If you like our husband jerk them thing, give him a thumbs up, and I know him gonna appreciate it because he does read y'all comments. Alright, he does read them, y'all. He reads them. Alright, so as you can see here, look at that. You see how that's nice and white and pretty? That's how the meat came out so tender. So tender. Perfect. That is some good pork right there, honey. And now, goody, if you don't eat pork, this is not the recipe for you. Do not give it no hate comments, no thumbs down. Just keep it moving. The pork is not for you if you're not into pork. Don't tell me, oh, the cow jump over the moon after them eat pork and them something there. This pork recipe is not for you if you are not a pork person. The recipe is for the people who eat pork, who enjoys pork, and I always listen to my goodie when they make requests. So this is one of the requests that you wanted me to do, is make jerk pork on the grill, and your girl is what's always here to deliver, right? She's loyal, so loyal. So here you go. I hope you enjoyed it, honey, because when it was all said and all done, look how tender and juicy and moist the pork came out. The jerk pork is so good. Traditionally, jerk pork is eaten with bread, hard bread, festival, fried dumpling, anything that you like. Now, goody, what would you choose to eat your jerk pork with? Me, I love me some festival. Okay, goody, there you have it. Jerk pork in my kitchen. Now, I hope you enjoyed the recipe. Be sure to spread the love with friends and family. Bring them, come and send them. Come tell them what going on over here. And after you done do that, tell me what you want to see me cook next time in my kitchen. And as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy.